this is a SSIS end-to-end project. So beginner. So basically, till now we have completed the lab number 12, and now we will complete the lab number 13. Okay, so in the lab number 13, so basically, what we will do. So basically, I will first of all explain you what we till now, till the date what we can complete it. So basically in a lab number 12, so previously we have completed lab number 12, and in that lab, so we have used a sequence container for the grouping the whatever the modules, or we can say the whatever the different package we have created till now. So basically we have integrate, or we are grouping those module into the one single SIS package. Okay, so basically till now we have completed, we are loading the data from FTP server. So basically where the multiple Excel file we will import from the this FTP server. So basically we are performing different operation, like first of all we validating the file, then we will load the data into the MS SQL server. Okay, so after that we are audit log, then we have the archive file, then we have completed the MySQL database. So basically we are also loading the data from the MySQL database, and we are load this data, and we will pull this data into the MS SQL server database. And after that we are also capturing the all the export all the error log and the whatever the file format. So basically if I explain you the flow diagram for this SSIS project, so basically this is my source system. So this is my SAP application, and initially model number one we have completed, like the this is model number one FTP server. So for that we have completed the this is a FTP server. So in that FTP server there are different Excel file place. Okay, so that multiple Excel file we will load into the staging table. Okay, so we will extract those Excel file, and we are load this Excel file into the this staging table. Okay, and after that module number two, so basically we have completed for the MySQL database. So basically we have the MySQL server database. Okay, so in MySQL server database there is a order table. So this is a live order system, so we are capturing the data from the this MySQL database as well. Okay, so basically we are loading the data, after that we are extracting the data, and then we are loading the data into the staging table. So once this process will completed, then we are moving for the model number 3. So basically whatever the different type of the file is loaded, so we will generate the audit log file, like different type of log file, like we have the audit log file, then we have the error log file, then we have the error data log file. So whatever the files we are capturing the log, so we will export those file. Okay, so basically if I show you, so basically this is my the different type of file, like audit log file, then we are also file tracking file, then error log file. Then after the process will done, then we will archive the Excel file into the different folder. Okay, so basically till now we have completed these things. So now time is for the transform the data. Okay, so basically in lab number 13 we will go for the transform the data from the staging table to the data warehouse. Okay, so till now whatever the data we have, so basically we store the data into the this staging table. Okay, this is my MS SQL server database. Okay, so we will transform this data using the SQL script, and we will load this data into the data warehouse. Okay, once the data will loaded into the data warehouse system, then we will generate the report. So basically as per the business requirement, we need to provide the order summary detail. Okay, in a Excel format. So we will complete for this transform, load, and the analysis, these three phases in this the practical session. Okay, so without further delay, let's start the session. So basically for that initially I will open my, okay, so I will basically we will continue the lab number 12. So basically in a lab number 12 we combine all the modules in a one single package. So same package we will add the one more the module number 4, which is for the transform and loading the data into the data warehouse, and same package we will also complete the for the output file these things. Okay, so for that I will use my practical number 12. So I will open my practical number 12. So I will open, so first of all I will copy the my previous lab number 12, and I will rename it into the transform and load the data. So I will directly open the this package 12 and whatever the lab number 13. So for the lab number 13 we will transform the data using SQL script and load the data into the data warehouse. Okay, so for that we have the different type of the query. So basically this is my MS SQL server query. If you open it into the notepad, so all the query that will useful for the MS SQL server. Okay, so I will copy, I will create a new query, I will paste here. So basically this is my staging table. So this is my SSIS is my staging table. Okay, so till the now whatever the data we load from the Excel file, or the we have to load the data from the MySQL server database. So all the data we will now currently loaded into the this dump order table. So this is dump order table is a staging table. Okay, so this is the staging table, staging database, and this is my staging table. So all the data currently we have the 75 records in this table. Okay, so now what I will do, so I will directly go for the now loading the data. Basically this data we will generate the summarize the data. Okay, so and we will load this data into the data warehouse. Okay, so for that I will already open my lab number 12, and same lab I will use for the lab number 13. Okay, so first of all you need to change the solution name. Like, so previously the combine all module, so I have changed the name it transform and load data, and same name for the my solution, same name for my package. Okay, so first of all I will change these things, then I will do for the next thing. Okay, so as of now if you check, this is my the staging table. Okay, so as of now these are the data in my staging table. If you check the audit log, if you check, this is my audit log. So now I will disable this. First of all I will connect all the three component. Okay, so I will connect this all component to each other. Okay, so this component for the FTP server Excel I will connect with MySQL data export. Okay, and for the MySQL database export, then I will run for the export all error log and file format. Okay, so this is a thing that we can done. Now I will delete all the data currently, because of we need to check whether the it will be working fine or not. Okay, so this is my SQL script. So I will uncomment and truncate all the data from the existing in a staging table. So I will again check. So till now there is no data in my this table. Okay, so now what I will do, so first of all I will run the package. Okay, and again load the data from the Excel file, then MySQL server database, and I will also generate the audit log and the different log file. Okay, so I will start the package, start for the build the SSIS package, then it will start for the loading the files. So you can check the my FTP server Excel file. So it will be start for the extracting. So there are different Excel file. So it will be start for the one by one load, and then it will be the sequence go for the MySQL database. Once the MySQL server will loading the data, then it will go for the creating the audit log. Okay, and export the audit log. Okay, so now the my package successfully run. So I will stop my package and I will check the data. So audit log table, so as of now there is a 75 records. So this data include for the Excel file as well as the MySQL server database. Okay, so now we will load this data. Now the time is for the this data we need to transform into the data warehouse. Basically this is the raw data. So in that raw data basically there are different type of column, but we not need for the all the data in my data warehouse. I need only for the few of the data, like summarize the data. Okay, so basically for that the initially we first of all we need to create data warehouse. So I will open my script and I will show you how we can create a data warehouse. Okay, so basically in my lab number 13, so you can check uh, uh, and I have also in a video description box I have also given the link for the this folder. Okay, so you can also download this lab number 13 folder and you can check the this script. So basically this is a script, different script that I have created, and you can directly use that script. Okay, so first of all, the script number one for the creating the data warehouse database. So basically you can copy this script and you will run as a new window. So basically you can run in a master database. So basically this is my staging table. So I am considering this is my staging table, and now we will load the data from this staging table to the data warehouse. So currently this is my single server, and for the practical purpose I will use the same server. In the same server I will use the staging table, staging database and data warehouse database. Okay, so first of all I need to create one a new database. So this is my dw underscore order analysis. This is my the new database for the my data warehouse. Okay, so first of all you need to create, you can run the script and you can create a new database. Okay, so I have already created this database, so I will not use this script, I will not run this script, I will comment this script. So second thing, so you can go to the script number 2. So basically we need to create one more the database. Okay, so one more table. Okay, so once you created the database, then you need to create the new table. So for that, so basically this is my second script. You can copy this script. Once the database will created, then in that database you need to create a new table. So basically the data, whatever the data we will load from the staging table, we will store into the this table. Okay, so this is the dim order summary, and basically whatever the data we loaded into this table, so after that we will export the data as a summary report. Okay, so you need to create this table into this database. Okay, so I have already created this table, so I will not run this script. So you can also create this new table. Okay, once you created this table, then you can go for the next script. So the script number third, so basically it will be run into the staging table. So basically we need to create a location master, and for the second thing for the location master and the region master. So for that you can copy the third and fourth query, and you can go to the staging table. Like this is my staging database, so you can go to this and click on new query. So you can run this query. So basically this query it will be uh, creating the new table. Okay, so basically we are creating the new table on the staging database like SSI database, and the new table will be like location master, and third one is the region master, second one is the region master. So first of all you can create these two table. Okay, so then now we can go for the next one. So basically the next is for the inserting the data into the this new created table. So you can copy this script, script number 5 and script number 6. Once the table will created, then you can run this script. Okay, so this is script, basically insert script. So this script basically useful for the inserting the data into newly created tables, like the location master and for the region master. You can enter the data into the this two table. Once you completed, then you will like check like, so I have already inserted the data. So I will select start from region master. So once you insert the data, then you will get like this data in the region master. And also you can check the new table like select star from location master, so you can check the location master data. Okay, so now the script part is done. Now we will actual creating the SSIS package. So this is the first thing. Then Visual Studio, then we need to create a model number 4 for the transform the data and load it into the data warehouse. So for that, first of all, I will take the data flow task, and initially I will disable it because of we have already loaded the data into the staging table. And I will give the name for the transform data from staging database. So I will double click on it. Now my the source is my OLEDB source. So basically we are using the MS SQL server, so I will use the OLEDB source. Okay, so in a source I will take the OLEDB source. So here I will add like get the data from staging database. So you can double click on it, and now here connection. So basically we need to select the staging database. So this is my staging database, the OLEDB connection. So I will select it, click on OK, then go to the command. Okay, SQL command. So using the SQL command we will select the data from the staging, the script for that. So you can go to the in a script folder. So this is my script, so you can open it in a notepad. So you can check the script number. First is for the transform the data from the staging database. Okay, so this is the first script. So I will directly copy this script and I will explain you what is this script. Okay, so I will copy this script and I will come here. So I will comment this one. So basically this script useful for the transform the data. So basically if you check in this table, in this database, so select star from, this is my main table. I will copy this. So basically this is the data, but we need to transform the data as per the requirement. Okay, so basically as per the requirement, what we need to do. So basically if you check, we have already created one common folder. So you can go to the SSIS practical as per the last. So we have the project folder. In a project folder, basically whatever the different type of input file for the Excel, so it will be placed at a daily basis, and we need to take the data from this. And also after the after that, so we need to generate audit log file in this folder. Then we have the data error log file, then we have the error log file. Okay, so once the data will loaded, then we will archive this file into the archive folder. Okay, so this is also completed. So now the part is for the output file. So basically if you check the template, so as per the business requirement, so this is the template given as per the business team. So they need the data as per this requirement. So if you check, so this is a template and we need to use this template for the generating the summary data. So basically we have the different kind of data, but we need to transform the data basically in this order. Okay, in this format only. Okay, so basically this is the order date. So basically if you check in my SQL, so the first thing, so this is my order date. Okay, So I will copy this all the things, copy these things in a new query. Okay, if you check the order table, so in order table basically this is a different type of data. Okay, so we need to transform this data into the this order. Okay, so this format. So if I execute this, so this is the first of all order date. So whatever the order date, so we converted it into the date format. Okay, so as per the business requirement, they need only the order date. The second thing, this is the region name. So basically the we have the region master. So we have joined this region master to the order dump table. After that we have the location master. Okay, and after that we are grouping the data, and after that we are ordered the data in a based on the whatever the data we selected. Okay, so I just copy these things and I will execute, then I will get this data. So basically we have transformed this data using this script. Okay, this is the SQL script. I will copy this script and I will come to my uh, this OLEDB source and I will paste here. Now I will click on the preview data. So this data look fine, then I will click on columns. So whatever the columns like order date, region name, location name, order count, order quantity, order amount, total amount, and recorded date and time. So this is the format given as per the business requirement team. Okay, so this is the format. So now I will click on OK. So now I have transformed this data. Okay, transform the data from the staging table. Now once the transformation done, then we will load this data into the data warehouse. Okay, so for the data warehouse we have newly created, this is the my new data warehouse, and in this data warehouse we have the one table. So dim underscore order summary. So basically this is the summarize the data. Okay, so we need to load the data into the this table. We are not using directly OLEDB destination because of we need to perform, we need to check some condition, like if the data already exists, then we need to update the data, and if the data is a new data, then we will insert the data into the my data warehouse. So I have already created one video on this part. So if you check the lab number 10, we have used the slowly changing dimension. Okay, so same concept we will use for the whenever we loading the data into the data warehouse. Come to my uh, Visual Studio, and here I will take the in my slowly changing dimension, I will take this slowly changing dimension, this component I will drag and drop. Okay, so I will drag and drop this slowly changing dimension, and then I will connect the my transform data into the this slowly changing dimension. So I will here mention that load, validate, and load the data. Okay, into data warehouse. Okay, so we need to first of all validate the data. So basically this result will created, but if suppose in between, suppose any kind of the order count will be increased, like this is the 23rd date, and this is the north size, and this is the Hyderabad location. So based on these three parameter, if any new order will be generated on that date, okay, so it will be should be count in a order count, and whatever the order quantity, it will also updated. So we need to, for that the reason, we need to not directly load this data directly into the data warehouse. Before that we are validating the data. If any kind of new order will be there, so we will update the those record, and if the new record will be for the new zone or new the region, then it will be directly inserted into the data warehouse. Okay, so for that, first of all I will, for the validating the data warehouse the data. So for that, first of all I will double click on it, then click on next, So here we need to create new connection for the orders analysis. So basically we have newly created data warehouse database. So for that I have already created connection, but I will show you how we can create a new connection for the data warehouse database. So once you click here, then click on the new. Once you click on the new, then you can click on again for the, we need to create new OLEDB connection manager for the data warehouse. So you can click on new, click on OK. Okay, so basically for the creating the new connection manager for the data warehouse database connect. So basically we have the source is our MS SQL server. So we will select Microsoft OLEDB provider for the SQL server. So I will select, then click on OK, and here we need to provide the server name. So for that you can go to the SSMS, go to the topmost server name. You can come here, then right click on it, then go to the property. So basically this is a SQL server. So and in this, so basically in the name, so you can check the, this is my SQL server name. So you can select and copy. Once you copy this server name, then again come to the Visual Studio, then you can paste the server name here. Once you paste here, then you will directly come here, like select or enter the database name. You can click on the drag and drop. So once you click on the it, so it will be whatever the new data database we have created for the data warehouse. So this database will be, you can select from here, and then you can click on test connection. Once the test connection will be succeed, then click on OK, then click on OK, then click on OK. So this way we can create a new connection manager for the data warehouse. Now connection manager will be successfully completed, then need to select the table. So once you click on the drag and drop, so it will be show you the this newly created table. So basically we are dumping the all the data from the order summary. Okay, so in this table, so basically we will load the data, whatever the data we loaded. So and once the data will loaded, and we will insert the data into the this dump order summary table. So if you check, so all my the columns will be mapped successfully. This is the total quantity, so I will select the total quantity. So what is saying, so is a double and quantity is the integer type. Okay, so for that, so if you are facing this issue like column quantity is type of the double, and the column total quantity is the type of the integer 32. So basically this is the data conversion error. So basically for that what we will do, so we will delete this one, and we will take the data conversion task. So basically we will convert the data whatever the as per the requirement. So basically I will uh, uh, I will connect this data warehouse, this transform data from the staging table to the, it will be connected to the data conversion this component. And once the data conversion, then it will be connected to the this slowly changing dimension. So I will double click on the data conversion task, and whatever the column that will getting the issue, I will select this column. And here, so basically it will be initially is a double precision floating point. So we need to convert it into the integer type. So basically for that, so you can change the connection like, change the data type like 8 digit sign integer. Okay, so this is 8 digit, and again you can check below is a 4 byte sign integer dt underscore I4. So you can select this one, and then you can click on OK. Now in a slowly changing dimension, you can double click on it, click on next. The same thing you can select from the this table. Okay, once you selected this table, then you can load it, then you can go to the below, and you can select the copy of the total quantity. Okay, once you selected, then it will be whatever the error the previously, it will be disappear. Okay, now it will be required the business key. Business key is the key that will be combined. Basically, it will be common in a both side table, or whatever the the columns that we need to validate. Based on that column, we need to identify the data. So basically we need to add that key as a business key. Okay, so basically in this case, so basically this is a for example, if I show you the example, so basically this is my the order date is the 2024 of the 23rd date. Okay, so basically the region name is the north and the location is the Hyderabad. Okay, so basically if suppose a new order come for the this same date for the same region and same location. Okay, so now the this order count it will be merged into the this row. Okay, and also whatever the quantity it will be is there, so increasing quantity like a 30 new quantity, then 30 plus 30 is a 60. So these changes it need to happen at the same time when the my package will loaded. And whatever the amount, so for example whatever the new increase amount, that will also increase amount, it will be should be updated. And also whatever the recorded date and time, so when the data will loaded, so same record date and time will it will also updated. So the one thing is that key, so for the business key, for the adding the validation, so first of all we need to this column it will be also required, then this column also required for the region, and this location name also required. So basically using these three column we will update the data, and we will decide this is the first record, or it will be the unique record, or it will be duplicate record. Okay, so if the data is existing for the this based on this three key, then we will update the data. And if the data is not exist for this three records, based on the three value, then we will insert the new record for the data warehouse. Okay, so for that, so basically I will select the business key as a location name, then I will select the order date, and for the region name. So based on these three key, we will identify it will be unique record, it will be new record, or it will be existing record. If existing record, then we will update the value for the order quantity, order date, sorry, total amount, like that. So then you can click on next. So here we need to specify the slowly changing dimension like type 0 or type 2 or type 3. So basically I will select the order count. So order count it will be changing, type will be changing attribute, because of if the data will be changes for the order count, it will also change the order count. Then the total amount it will also should be changing attribute. Okay, now the next one is the total quantity. Okay, so this is my total quantity, it will also should be changing attribute. If you not selected this total quantity, then you can go to the back, and here we need to select all the columns. Okay, whatever the input column, we need to select all the column. Okay, then click on next. So all the column I have selected for the changing attribute, then click on next. So then you can tick mark like change all the matching record including the order record, and when the changes is detected in my changing attribute. Okay, so click on next, then click on next, then click on finish. Once you click on finish, then for the it will be the three branches will be created. So first of all it will be for the new record. If suppose there is a new record, then it will be data will be inserted in my destination. And this is for the update. So basically if you check the component property, it will be record for the update. So basically we will update the record based on the where condition like location name, order date, and the region name. So the changing attribute like order count, recorded date and time, total amount, total quantity. Okay, so this is the thing that we have completed. So now we need to check the data it will be inserting properly or not. So for that what we will do, so basically first of all I will directly run the package. So till now we have the this 23rd record. Okay, so it will be selected if I run the this package. So basically this is the till the now data, so you can check. So 23rd record it will be loading from the my staging database. So I will directly run the my SSIS package. So I will disable all the three modules, and I will directly checking this new module number 4. I will click on the start. You can check this package will start for the loading the data, and initially the all the record will new record. Basically, if you check, so this is the table. In this table, this is my data warehouse. So I will create a new query. So initially all the record will be inserted. Okay, so basically you can check, this is my all the record will be new output. Okay, so this is my new output. So basically for that the reason, so all the record will be inserted into the my this the data warehouse. So 23rd record will be new output. So you can check in my, so the staging table we have the 23rd record, and same record we have inserted into the this newly created data warehouse table. Okay, so if I select, so this is my new record will be inserted into the my data warehouse. Okay, so now, so we have successfully completed for the loading the data into the data warehouse. So now we will validate the data. So for example, so this is my, so I will stop my package. So I will also check for the this two component as well. If suppose there is a data is existing, or the new data will be, take the example. So for example, if suppose a data will updated. Okay, so for example, so as of now we have the load the data up to 23rd record. Okay, so 23rd record is a 23rd date, north region, Hyderabad location. Okay, so for that we have the order count is 1. Suppose for example, we will add one more order for the same location, same date, and same region. Okay, and then we will check the data will added or updated. Okay, so I will, for that I will open my MySQL workbench, because of we will add the data from the MySQL database. Okay, so for that, this is my insert statement. So in the insert statement, so first of all, date is the 23rd. So I will take the order is the 81 number, order number. So the R1. So basically we will check what is the R1. So basically we need to add the data for the region north and Hyderabad location. So for the region, north region, we have the R4. Okay, so north region R4, and I will change the same here R4 and the location. So for the location, Hyderabad location, we need to check the code. So Hyderabad is the L5. So I will change the order for the Hyderabad. So I will update the L5. Okay. So only I will change these things, 23rd date, the region and location. So I will insert this statement. Okay. So now one statement will inserted, and now I will come to the order table. So I will check the order. Now if I execute the statement, so you can check the order number 81, it will be inserted. Okay, it will for the R4 and L5 this location code. Okay, so now what we will do, so first of all we will load the data, and we will check the same thing which will be happen or not. Okay, so as of now you can check for the this, we have the order count is the 1, and total quantity is the 30. Okay, so now for example, this is a new order will place for the same date, same region, same location. So that time it will be not insert the new record, it will be update the existing record. Okay, so for that I will come to my SSMS. this my Visual Studio package, and I will directly execute the package. Okay, so now it will be start for the loading the data. So whatever the data it will be exist in the MySQL server database, the live data it will be fetched. Okay, so once the data will fetch, then it will be go for the transform and load data into the data warehouse. So now we will check the data. So if you check, so as of now, the for the 23rd record, so there is the order count is the 1 and 30 count. So if I execute the statement, so now you can check the same thing, or there is 23rd record North Hyderabad. So now that means ki it will be updated by 1 to the 2, and also you can check the total quantity. Previously it was the 30, now it will be 16, and also the total amount it will should be changed, and you can check the date as well. Okay, so now the date will be current date and time. So this way, basically, what happen when I execute the statement, so basically it will be not insert the new record, it will be update the record. Okay, so it will be updating the existing record. So this is the thing that we validate using the this slowly changing dimension, and that the purpose we will use not for the directly OLEDP destination. So we will replace it for the slowly changing dimension for the validating the data, and then we will load the data into the data warehouse. So I will also show you the data warehouse. It will be also inserted the updated whatever the updated things. Okay, you can check. So record number 23rd, order ID is the the ID is the 23rd, date is the 23rd, north region Hyderabad, and previously it was 1. So now it will be updated by the 2, and the total amount it should be changed. Okay, and total quantity also it will be changed from the 30 to 16. So this way we can maintain the integrity, we can maintain the data. So this is the thing that we have done till the end. Okay, so now the time is for the we need to generate the report. Okay, summary report. So as per the requirement, this is the requirement, and as per the this requirement we need to generate the report. This is the summary report. Okay, so we will move for the step number 2. So once the data will loaded, okay, so now we will same package, same the group we will add for the generating the report. Okay, in a Excel format. So before that, so if you aware of this, so basically as per the business requirement, so they give the this template. Okay, region name, a location name, order count, and this is the format basically we need to use for the when we generate the report. Okay, and also you can check the sheet name also, they have specified like order summary. Okay, so we will generate the summary report. Okay, so basically for that we will use this format. So I have also previously explained you how we can copy the template. Okay, so first of all we will copy the template. So first step is we will copy the template using the file system task. I will drag and drop file system task. I will rename it copy output file format. Okay, so as per the business requirement, they need the output data based on the provided the format. Okay, so that's the reason we will use the file file system task uh, for the generating the output as per the format. Okay, so I will. Okay, so before that, so basically we need the two variable. So one variable for the format purpose and second variable for the destination. So when we and we will use the operation like copy file system. So basically what we will do in this, so basically initially we will point to the template file. So this will copy the Excel format, and it will be placed into the output folder. So the with the whatever the summary data. Okay, so for that we will need two variable. So the first variable that we need for the, I will create a variable, two variable. Basically it will be useful for the output file template path. So basically from here we will copy the path. We will copy the path and we will basically we will capture the template. Okay, so I will use as a string, and we need to provide the path of the template folder. Okay, so the my currently template is situated into the in a project. This is the main folder under that template file, and this is my file name. Okay, so first of all I will copy the path. I will paste here, then after that slash, and then we need to provide the file name. Okay, so this is my file name. I will copy the file name and I will paste here, and this file format is the XLSX. Okay, so this is the XLS format, so I will save this. And now again I will need one more variable. So this is a variable, basically it will be placing the file once the template will be copied. Okay, so this is the output file path. Okay, output file path. So basically we need to provide the path for the when we, so I will take as a string, and here I will provide the path for the where we can place the file. So this is my project. Under the project we have the output folder, and in this output folder we need to place the output file. Okay, so I will copy this and I will come here, then I will paste the folder path, then I will save and I will close the variable. Okay, okay, so now this is a this completed. Then I will come to the file system task, and here I will first of all I will use source path variable. So I will use as a true. Then here we need to provide the source variable. Okay, so I will provide the source variable, so where we provide the source for the copy operation. Okay, so where which file we need to copy. Okay, so copy file, and here we need to provide the template path. Okay, so I have created one the variable like output file template path. So this is basically the Excel file that we need to uh, use for the template. Okay, so I will provide here. Then in a destination, so in a is destination variable path variable, so I will change it to the true. Then I will provide the variable that will get means that will provide the path for the destination. Okay, so for that I have created variable like output file path. I will select it, and then there is a one option override destination. So basically this option will useful for example if we the new output will generated, then whether the file will be overwrite or not, that record will overwrite or not. So in my case, in our case, basically we will uh, mark as a true. Then I will simply click on OK. Okay, so this the block will executed once the data will loaded into the data warehouse, because of we are now loading the data for the output from the data warehouse. Okay, so first of all we will copy the file path. Okay, then we will start for the export the data into the Excel format. So for that I will use data flow task, and I will rename it generate output file. Generate output file. Okay, so in this I will double click on it. Okay, now I will go it will be move for the data flow task. In the data flow task, basically we will take the data from the our data warehouse. So for that we will use a OLEDB source, because of our source is a my MS SQL server. Okay, so here I will provide the load the data, load summary data for report. Okay, so here basically we need to provide the connection string. Basically this connection string that we created for the data warehouse, because of our data in this dim underscore order summary, and this table belongs into the database like dw underscore order summary order analysis. Okay, so for that so I will use this connection string. Okay, so this is my connection string for the OLEDB connection. Then we will use the SQL command for the generating the summary data. Okay, so for that I have already created the SQL command, so you can also use that uh, uh, the directly use you can use the script. So this is my select statement, so I will copy, and first of all I will show you the what data we need to provide. Okay, so I will comment this. So basically this we will get the data from the data warehouse table. Okay, so this is my dim order summary, and I will select the whatever the column inside that table. Okay, and I will order by it into the order date and order count. So if you run the query, then it will be give the whatever the highest quantity, so it will be first, because of as per the business requirement they need the whatever the different region, in that region which location having the maximum order count. Okay, so if you check, so whatever the data till date we have received, so out of the data east region Hyderabad location, the order count 5 is the greater. Okay, and total quantity also you can check 320. Okay, so for that basically in this pair like date, region name and location name. Okay, so this is a query that you can directly copy from the attachment file. Okay, and you can copy and you will paste into the OLEDB source. Okay, so I will copy, I will preview the data look fine, then I will click on close, go to the columns. So basically the columns you can check, the this is the external column and this is the output column. So the order date, then region name, location name, order count, total quantity, total amount, and then order date and time, recorded date and time. So now my configuration is completed. Now the source, so basically the destination is my the whatever the location we need, so I will use Excel destination, because of as per the business requirement we need to provide the data in a Excel format. Okay, so the summary data in a Excel format, so I will connect these two components. In the Excel destination I will say as order summary, order summary report. So this is my Excel file, so I will configure for the Excel destination. So I will double click on it. So here we need to create new connection, so I will click on new connection. Okay, so basically okay, so I will click on OK. So click on new connection, then path. So basically we need to provide the path where we place this file. So I will click on browse, and if you know, so basically in my project, so basically we have the central the folder like project. In that project as per the business requirement they need the output data in a output folder. So I will come here, and here we need to provide the file name, but the file name should be same the like the whatever the format we have given. So for that I will go here, and I will provide the order summary. So I will whatever the format given, so same template name. So template name should be, we need to use the same template name, because of this is the order summary, so I we will copy the same name. So as per the Excel. Okay, I will copy the name, from the template, and I will provide the name here. Okay, so I will provide the name and I will generate the new Excel file. So dot xlsx, so this is the Excel extension. Okay, then I will click on open. So now this the component will be create a new Excel file. The name that we given as per the business requirement, order summary dot Excel file. Okay, so then we will click on OK, and now we will go to the sheet name. Okay, so basically I will click on new, so it will be directly creating the sheet. Okay, so you can click on OK. Okay, so this is my sheet name. So but as per the requirement, the sheet name also they have provided like order summary. So I will click here, I will rename the, and then I will copy this sheet name, and I will come here and I will provide the same name as per the given requirement. Okay, so this is the sheet name. Okay, order summary, and whatever the data that uh, the same as it is, then I will click on OK, then click on OK. Then here we need to provide the sheet name. So the sheet name, just we have created order summary. Why we have created the same name? Because of as per the business requirement, this is the sheet name that means they required. Okay, so I will selected here, then I will go to the mapping. So mapping look fine, then click on OK. Then here one region name cannot be convert in code to the non-unicode. Okay, so basically this issue will have occur because of, if you check in a mapping, so the region name, it is a dt underscore str. Okay, and here the destination is a unicode string dt underscore wstr. So we need to convert the these two columns. Okay, so for that I will delete this precedent constraint, and in between I will use a data conversion operation. Okay, so I will convert the data from the one data type to the another data type. So I will use the data conversion. So in a data conversion, basically whatever the input, so I will connect to the data conversion, then I will connect this to the this. So I will double click on data conversion, and as per the requirement, there is a region name, and I think the location name, it will be also we need to change into the as per the destination data. So currently it is a string dt underscore str. So we need to convert it into the unicode string dt underscore wstr. Okay, so this is the required as per the destination. So unicode string, that means dt underscore wstr. So now then I will click on OK, and now I will come to the order summary Excel file, go to the mapping, and where we need to change the column. So for the region name, instead of the region name, we will provide the region name, and here for the destination we will change it. Then for this location, so we need to provide the copy of the location. Okay, now click on OK. So then one more we need to change. So basically we have the converted, but if you check, so existing data, so this is my existing data, but I need to create a connection manager. Okay, so I will regenerate the all the thing because of we have the change the column name. So for that I will click on new, click on browse. So same file I will select dot xlsx, then click on OK, click on OK. Here we need to provide the new. Okay, so now the same thing, we need to provide order summary. I will copy this, then come to my Visual Studio. I will provide the sheet name. Okay, and for the instead of the these two column will also added. Okay, So what I will do, so instead of the region name, so I will change it to the n varchar. Okay, so region name n varchar, and location name also n varchar. Because of below you can check n varchar 15, n varchar 15. Okay, so I will delete two additional columns. Okay, and I will also click on OK. Okay, so table already exists. So what we can do, so I will come here in my output file. This file is already exist, so I will delete this file. Okay, so as of now this file will not deleted. So so what we can do, so I will close this thing. Okay, close this. Okay, so now my connection manager is exists, so I will delete this connection manager. Okay, and for this connection manager I will rename it, like output excel file connection manager. Okay, I will save. So now I will come again. So before the come, we need to delete this file, so I have deleted this file. So now I will come here. So we need to select output excel file connection. Okay, I will click on OK. So here the output file, so we will provide the name as per the requirement. We will go to the template. So have to copy the file name, then come to the this one. So place the name dot xlsx. Okay, then click on open, then click on OK. Then here we need to create a new. So here we need to provide the name as per the sheet. Okay, so this is the sheet name, so I will copy. So we need to provide the sheet name, and instead of the region I will provide the n varchar, and I will delete this two additionally created two columns. Okay, so I will click on OK. On OK. Here we need to provide the sheet name, then go to the mapping, and the here mapping look fine, then click on OK. Now error will gone. Okay, so now we have completed the connection. So now what we will do, so I will connect this copy output file format to the package is ready. So I will click on start. So now it will be, first of all it will be load the data from the MySQL database, and then it will be go for the transform and load the data from data warehouse. So you can check the data will loaded, and copy uh, file format. After that it will be generate the output file. Okay, so if I show you, so in output you can check, so order summary report. So as per the requirement, so data will loaded into the this file. Okay, so the my excel file will ready. So okay, so till now, so we have completed the model number 4. So now what I will do, so I will just add this the model number 4 into the sequence container. So for that I will go to the SSIS toolbox, and here I will take the sequence container. Okay, so I will take the sequence container, and I will delete the precedent constraint. So this precedent constraint, and then I will move the component to the this sequence container. Okay, so this one, after that copy, after that generate output file. Okay, so I will drag it top. So I will use the name for the sequence container as um, um, and load data into data warehouse. Okay, so this is my the last module. Okay, and then I will connect this component to each other. Okay, so for this. Okay, and after that this one. Okay, so basically till now we have completed all the modules. So first of all, the file transfer from the FTP server. So I will enable it. Then the error log, and then last one is the transform and load the data into the data warehouse. So I will connect this component to this one. Okay, so I will connect this component to this one. So what I will do? So the my package is ready now. So thank you for the watching this video. If you have any query, any question, you can mention in the comment box. Okay.